What's up, guys? Welcome back to James's channel.
Yo. Welcome back to move, boy. Welcome back, move.
No.
Welcome back to Hunt Recovery.
Where we just go, we hunt for recovery. From it might be far away, close away, but we still hunt for it.
Oh shit! I can't laugh. She got your shit down.
That is not how it goes anyway.
It's
Who cares? But it's still better.
Oh really? Hunt Recovery. We just don't look for recovery. We hunt for it. No matter how far, how close, how wide, how if it's under stuff, over stuff.
Oh my god.
Yo, your boy back again. Some crazy kids. But today. So today, I want to talk about how I put this. Probably like not. Hold on. I want to talk about today about keeping your promises. You feel me? Cause us in recovery, we bad at that. You feel me? Especially like. We used to promise people, oh, I'll be over there tomorrow, you feel me? And then you get caught up, you know what I'm saying? Got a hangover, or you're sitting there and you just messed around and got high or whatever. So you end up going when you promised somebody that you was gonna be there, you didn't end up going anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's that type of stuff I'm talking about. But I'm not talking about that in particular personally. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about just in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had promised my kids that once I got from the hospital, you feel me, that they can come over and stay the night and this and that. And then AJ was just like, needed a time to herself, which is understandable, you know what I'm saying, how to do what she gotta do. She didn't feel good. She just went through a major surgery and this and that. So it was just like a whole big old deal. Cause my kid's like, oh, well, you always do this and that, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I can't, you know, AJ don't feel good, this and that. But then it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing about it is, you know, they used to me doing that when I was in my addiction, when I was, you know what I'm saying, doing criminal activity, this and that, you feel me? So it's like, you know, they ain't appreciate that. Like, oh, here you go again. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was telling y'all back again. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, even people, your loved ones and stuff like that, they just, not like they waiting for you to mess up, but you done messed up so many times that, like, you know what I'm saying? They just wait for that. Like, oh, I told you, I knew it. I knew he was going to go back to the same way, the same thing that he used to do. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not doing it, they still going to be like, yep, I already know it. Yep. I don't even care no more. I don't even care. See, I gave him one more chance. I gave her one more chance. I gave, you know what I'm saying? And boom, look at it again. Back to the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you just gotta be like, can't even get mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I already knew it was coming. But, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, kind of stuck in between a hard and rock place because I know AJ need a rest. But I know I told him this, and I told him this before AJ even went into the hospital. We went to the doctor's office and stuff. Then bam, you know what I'm saying? That was like, oh, well, you about to have this baby. You know what I'm saying? 30 hours later. You know? But, you know what I'm saying? I try to do like on SpongeBob. I don't know how to do that. But anyway, so, you feel me? It's just like, I didn't know it was about to pop off, but it's still the same thing as I promised my kids, okay, y'all come over this weekend. So all week they was thinking like, oh, okay, yep, we're going to Dad's house this weekend, going to Dad's house this weekend, you know what I'm saying? So even though AJ had to, you know what I'm saying, at that point, had to rest, they still was like hurt about it, like, you know what I'm saying, like, cause I done lied to them so much, like I said, it's just like, they're like, oh yeah, see, here you go again, I knew it was gonna be too good. He was good for, you know what I'm saying, a couple months when he got out of rehab, I got out of jail, whatever, now he back to the same old stuff again, you know what I'm saying, but like I said, like, I'm like, I knew how they was gonna react, but I felt AJ too, You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, didn't know what to do. Your boy is like stuck in between a rock and a hard place, or like I used to say, a boulder and like a volcano. You feel me? Because I get one thing, I'm hitting the boulder. I go this way, something's about to explode. You know what I'm saying? My kids, they ain't nothing nice. You feel me? They like they dad. They don't mess around. They ain't gonna mess around with the mess around. So you know what I'm saying? Exactly what I thought was gonna happen. I hit the rock. I had bounced back, you know what I'm saying, like a rubber piece, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, boom, you know what I'm saying, rock bounce right back, you know, hit the wall. And then I only had other way to go after that. So I had to go to the volcano, and then you already know what happened to that. Big explosion happened, you feel me? It was just out of control, so I had to do what's up. Thankfully, AJ is understanding woman and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So kudos to her, shout out to AJ. She's a real one, you feel me? Like, she just say, all right, well, I had to do what I had to do. So, you know what I'm saying? As you can already see in the beginning of the video, you know what I'm saying? My kids is here and they're happy and I'm mad no more and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. But my point is, of the whole situation that I'm trying to tell you guys is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you gonna promise somebody something, especially nowadays, you gotta keep that. Now that we in recovery, guys, we got to know that we have to keep our promises. And if you know you can't keep your promises, don't promise. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my biggest thing now, guys, that I don't make a promise that I know I can't keep. You know what I'm saying? Before, you know what I'm saying, my addiction and stuff like that, or, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, I used to make a lot of promises that I knew I couldn't keep. Okay, but somebody, like, especially, like, you know, I call somebody, like, or let's say, you know, I'll call my mom, like, Mom, or I didn't even say my mom, but let's just say I call my homeboy, like, oh, let me borrow some money. I get paid, you know what I'm saying, next week. Knowing the nigga couldn't pay their ass back. But you showed the motherfucking enough said that shit, though, for real, though. You was like, oh, well, I'll pay you back. And they be like, oh, I need this money, bro. You sure you gonna be able to pay me back? Yeah, I'll be able to pay you back, bro. Actually, I'll give you extra. You feel me? Everybody know about that. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Throw that extra boy in there. You let me borrow 20, I'm gonna give you 40. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. Knowing you weren't about to get a goddamn thing, but you know what? You said that anyway, because at that point you wanted that pint, or you wanted that, you know, that fixed, or whatever it was. So you already knew. You was making, you know, false promises up and down. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, I get paid next week. Oh yeah, I got you back, bro. I got you back. You know what I'm saying? Knowing you ain't even worked the day last week, you missed that whole week because you know what I'm saying, on the, you know what I'm saying, on the bender or something. But you sure enough said that stuff. Actually, you knew you lost your job, but you ain't want to tell nobody, though. You wanted to keep that part secret. You feel me? You ain't want to tell nobody that part, though. But you sure enough said, oh, yeah, it's all right. Yeah, bro, I get paid next week. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, we used to that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or we used to say, you know, telling our kids, oh, yeah, Dad'll be back in a minute. Or, you know what I'm saying, 20 hours later, you know what I'm talking about, oh, I'm going to get a gallon of milk. You know what I'm saying? Ain't brought no goddamn gallon of milk. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even mentioned the goddamn store. But you talking about, yeah, I'm going to be back in a minute. I'm going to go get some milk. No, you weren't going to get no goddamn old milk. You going to your man's house. You know what I'm saying? Get a bag right quick, blow a blunt. Go get a, you know what I'm saying? Go get a pint. Whatever the case may be. You feel me? So you already knew what it was. But you said it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So, like, people are going to not believe you now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of work. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, work hard. And like I said, don't make promises that you cannot keep. Don't even say something that you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in my situation, I didn't know we was gonna have the baby, like, you know what I'm saying, right then and there, but it's still, I still said what I said. You know what I'm saying? And the point is, like, I done messed up and said so many promises and not, can't, you know, not manning up to the promises, you know what I'm saying, not kept them and stuff like that. So my kids, you know what I'm saying, they didn't even want to hear none of that stuff. They're like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying, just do a whole flip fit, you know what I'm saying, call me, you know what I'm saying, cussing me out and all this other stuff, and mama cussing me out, you know what I'm saying, it's just like, you know, it was just a whole thing. So, you know what I'm saying, it's just a point of, like I said, it ain't like I don't deserve it, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I ain't never did nothing to get that type of response, you feel me, but it just don't matter how good you doing, you know what I'm saying, you, like I said, you still, it's gonna still be a work some more to go ahead and get that trust back. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it is. You like, there's nothing you can do about it. But I mean, the more you work, the better it be. You know what I'm saying? And the other boy about my kids, like, they don't really get to spend time with me because I'm so busy with your core and do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? So, and they be busy, so they just try to get as much time with your boy as you know what I'm saying, as they can. You feel me? So, especially for years, I was not there. Like I said before, I was there, but I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So type stuff. So I always remember that if you go make that promise, you better go ahead and keep that promise for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just the way it is. So, you know, like, that's what your boy had to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And then I had to sit here and take care of this one over here because she can't, you know, do a goddamn thing by herself right now. You know what I'm saying? Having that surgery and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Your boy, a doctor over here, just seeing how many medicines I get to pass out. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of a trigger for me. I used to pass out stuff all the time. You feel me? Like, you know, but no, I'm just playing. But, you know, I could be a doctor, you know what I'm saying? I know all the times and stuff. Like, oh, no, you got to take your medicine. You got 2 hours. You can't take that for another 2 hours, sir. I mean, ma'am. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. You know, because you know they be trying to talk you into it. Oh, well, I'm in a lot of pain. Yeah, I know. See, I know all about that trick. You know what I'm saying? You talk to a pro right here. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? You can't hit me with that. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. No, I'm just playing. She ain't like that, though, but I do have, you know, to give her a mask stuff. She can't walk and stuff like that, so. But it's nice to be, you know what I'm saying, to feel needed again, you know what I'm saying? But you know how that is, you know, because, you know, your boy always used to feeling needed all the time. It wasn't for the right reasons, but it was for some reasons, you feel me? Like type stuff. So, but, you know, stuff happens, you know, so I definitely, like, had to deal with some stuff when, you know what I'm saying? But as you see your boy back at home now, I couldn't wait to be home. I couldn't wait to come home, y'all. I'm like, you know, 5 days in the hospital. That wrecked me, bro. And then, like, it was kind of like a trigger, too, because I was used to, you know what I'm saying, getting messed up in that hospital. So, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a trigger, but, you know what I'm saying, it was still what the stress on top of knowing what I used to do in that hospital, you know what I'm saying, and not, you know what I'm saying, now I'm clean now and I'm in recovery now, so I'm like, you know what I'm saying, but like I said, guys, it ain't like, you know what I'm saying, I still get, you know what I'm saying, I still get all kinds of triggers and, you know what I'm saying, like everything too, especially when your boy gets stressed out, so, you know what I mean, you just gotta be strong about it. Know what you're doing, do what you gotta do, and boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because especially me, I'm the type that, you know what I'm saying, I deal with my stress and stuff. You feel me? Like, especially when, you know what I'm saying, she already stressed out. I'm not about to put already stressed out on her when she already stressed out type stuff. You feel me? So, and then, like, it was just like, one thing on top of another, you know what I'm saying, and this and that, and not even just that. Once the baby got out, guys, it was like, should have been a big relief, you know what I'm saying, but it ain't even like that. You know your boy ADHD, so, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, yo, it's a small room, I couldn't even, you know what I'm saying, I went, smoked a cigarette, or that's about it, you feel me, and then, you know, your boy used to moving, you know what I'm saying, always moving, always working, and I'm sitting here trying to work in a hospital, you know what I'm saying, trying to do what I could do, but, you know, it ain't the same than being out the crib, you feel me, like, I miss, you know what I'm saying, be able to get up and go in my dang on refrigerator, get dang on whatever I want type stuff, you know what I'm saying, type stuff, but as far as the food there, guys, is so expensive, bro, that's crazy. I went out there, they gave me little, passes or whatever sometimes, you know what I'm saying, and your boy is just so used to, like, you know, even though I didn't have to pay for it, y'all already know how I am. I'm like one of them cheap boys, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah. I'm gonna get me pizza every time. You know what I'm saying? Got the same thing pretty much every time. 2 slices of pizza and an energy drink. Cause your boy, you know, I know. I was trying to cut down on them things, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But then, you know what I'm saying? It's stressed out. you know, shoot, I'm not about to drink no alcohol. So your boy just, you know what I'm saying, was drinking like 3 or 4 energy drinks a dang on day. You know what I'm saying, type stuff. So, and that was like $7 for 2 pieces of energy drink. You know what I'm saying, like $7.50, 7 something. And I'm like, oh man, this is crazy, y'all. But you know, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? Another one. Your boy had a, you know what I'm saying? Boy got another one now. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't really help that, stuff like that. So, you know, but I love all my kids, so I can't even sit there and say that, you know what I'm saying, it's like a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? But I will say one thing though, I swear to goodness, I ain't even lie, y'all. I swear I'm thinking about getting a protectomy, whatever that thing is, when they cut your nuts off. Yeah, I think really think about that one, because after this one, then there's a long road. This is a long haul. I don't know if I can make that. The boy getting a little too old anymore to be doing no stuff like that. You feel me? And I'm gonna be like 50, because she want to wait a couple years anyway before we have another one, if we decide to have another one. So your boy gonna be like 55 having a 2-year-old. I ain't trying to be like my dad. Shout out to my dad though. I don't know how that guy do it. He got like a 2-year-old. He's like 50 something years old. You got down crazy right there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to do that stuff like that. I mean, shout out to the ones that do that. But I'm just like, you know, getting a little too old for all that running around type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, about time they get, what? About 16? Well, I'm 35 now. I'm 16. I'm like 50 almost, hitting 50. You know what I'm saying? Trying to run around, trying to fight with the fucking... 16-year-old, you know what I'm saying? Come on now, you know what I'm saying? That's a little too much. Then wait another 5 years, I'm gonna be 40. You know what I'm saying? So by the time that one that one get 10, you know what I'm saying? Your boy gonna be 50, 16 gonna be 56, pushing almost 60. You know what I'm saying? I'm you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a survivor. You know what I'm saying? But God on dang, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, that might be a little too much. So we might have to talk about that one. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know about that one. But as it already is, I guess we only can focus on today and change what we can change today and focus on what we can focus on today. So, you know what I'm saying? But it definitely was a long road. Definitely glad I'm back at home though, guys. Like, I went in making a video, you know what I'm saying, yesterday. And doggone nurse came in there talking about, well, can I come in? Well, you gotta do your job, right? I mean, you have no choice but to come in. And what are you gonna do, huh? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I know this little boy always trying to get in the camera. He's 5576.
I see. I said 5527.
But yeah, so your boy just like, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Glad I'm home though, guys. God, I'm glad I'm home. Now I can continue making those fire videos for y'all. And you know what I'm saying? That's why y'all better hit that subscribe button for real, cause your boy don't never stop working. You feel me? Even in the hospital, even stressed out, even in between the baby coming and not coming. I bet you AJ like, God, this dude, he can't even stop for a freaking minute to even have a freaking baby. You know what I'm saying? She's sitting there stressed out. I'm like, can you see me on camera? Is my camera charged yet? I mean, did I bring my selfie stick? Can you hang my stuff over there? You know, type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I know that she probably like, this dude don't never stop. But these, you know what I'm saying, the messages that I try to relay, like I said, especially in the hospital, I know, you know what I'm saying, it's probably tough for a lot of y'all out there because I know a lot of these situations just like mine, you feel me? So I don't try to brag or put that stuff in your face, you know what I'm saying, at all. That's why, like I said, if you really want to see a baby or a baby type of people and you really want to see the baby, you know what I'm saying, go on my family channel, check that out. It'll be over there, you feel me? Because I already know this one just, sometimes that stuff is a touchy situation for us in recovery, you know what I'm saying? So, and I get it for sure, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm literally looking at my views, I'm like, well, people don't like babies? I mean, a lot of people like babies, you know what I'm saying? But I already get it, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, sometimes, especially at the hospitals and stuff like that, a lot of people got, like a lot of us in recovery got a lot of bad memories at a hospital, you know what I'm saying? Overdosing and stuff like that, or, you know what I'm saying, case may be. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy out there, so I already know. So I don't even fault y'all for that. You know what I'm saying? But I just had to continue working when I was there. Or else I just would have stopped. But, you know what I'm saying? You never know. Like I said before, I never know. Boy!
You want me to take the baby and lay him down?
I never know, you know what I'm saying, what, you know what I'm saying, with my videos that help people, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people just need to hear that word every day. I might be wrong, but you never know, you know what I'm saying? I might just think I'm that important, you feel me? I don't know, but anyway, y'all, I just had to throw that one out there. You already know what I always say. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all y'all. And y'all keep the good work up. Y'all keep it flowing. You keep the recovery going. And you know what I'm saying? Get the rolling and snowing. And but anyway, no, y'all keep the good work up. You know what I'm saying? I need to get out of here, out of this room. AJ need to go to sleep. Take her butt to sleep and stuff. And you already know I'm gonna drop it. Hey! Stop being rude. You're being rude, sir. You're being rude, sir. Hey. Nah, but I'ma definitely holler at y'all another one, bring another one to y'all. Y'all already know what to do. Y'all go ahead and put that subscribe button for your boy. You know, you got that, I got that picture right on the side there. Boom, boom, boom. You just click that little face, click my face, click my face, click my face, and then you put the subscribe button, the subscribe button, and then, you know what I'm saying, give me a fat thumbs up for this video. Put your comments down below. You know what I'm saying? How your thing is, if you know what I'm saying, you know, how your kids act or whatever, or about how people trust you or anymore or whatever. Woo, 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 woo. You already know what to do. Boy! And go ahead and hit the bell so when I drop another one that you get notified about the video and you already know. Go ahead and share it on all your platforms, your Twitter, your Meta, your Facebook, your Twitchbook. I don't care. Put them on all of them and your boy is out. Peace.